Whoa, Trey.
Boom.
Whoa. You look good.
Evan,
What's happening?
you look good.
Where are we?
I would say you look at least 4 times better.
Maybe 4,000 times.
4,000. Okay, 4,000 times better than you normally do.
Yeah.
Because we've been filming in...
Just a back room with phones.
Mm-hmm. And now we are in 4K. Coming at you live in 4K.
You know in those videos when they say caught in 4K and it's like super grainy? It's like, I don't think you guys know what 4K is. You were caught maybe in 1080p. That's what it should be.
Right.
They should be saying, oh, I caught in 1080p.
Yeah.
Just potato
But this,
quality.
if we were to commit a crime on the show, it
Right
would
now?
be getting caught in 4K.
It'd be getting caught in super 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. Oh, it's
Dude,
good.
we're doing it. Welcome. If you are listening to this episode, that is a choice. Because you could be watching this episode.
Well, can you imagine that one person who's tied to a chair right now? He's like, oh, yeah. Well,
He's being tortured with this podcast.
Way to speak for everyone.
He's being tortured with our audio. This is not a choice.
He has to listen to every single Unpaid Regulars episode. Anyway.
That'd be really sad.
So we
if that
hope,
was-
we
yeah,
hope.
we hope it's a choice.
We hope it's
We're
a
pretty
choice.
sure it's a choice. Because we're coming at you live in 4K. We're on video, and if you're watching this, it's on YouTube.
That's great.
I don't know how to do video intros because we haven't done one in like a
just,
year.
Looking at the camera.
Like so they're seeing this.
Do I look at the screen or the lens? The screen or the lens? I'm gonna look at the screen. Your eyes are just off talking to the crowd. Hi,
Evan,
over here. Okay. Nope, you're floating around.
Dude, you're an actor. You know where the camera is.
I don't know.
It's the
I'm
same
usually talking
thing.
I'm usually talking to other characters. Oh yes, dude.
So cheers, dude.
Hey, cheers.
We have not a permanent studio solution, but a damn good temporary one.
Oh,
And we hope to be stepping up the quality of the show, and recording for YouTube and having great video clips is something we've wanted for a long time.
yeah.
So we're stoked that today's the day. And this chair's really squeaky too.
Is my chair squeaky too? No, my chair's good.
You hear mine though?
Oh yeah.
You hear that?
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to hold off.
I think that they're also hearing it. I can't guarantee. Last time we did a video and I was like, oh no, our mics aren't picking that up. It like 100% was picking. I remember I was like, oh yeah, no, that these mics are good. These mics are good.
They're real good.
Cool.
Guys, we thought it'd be fun to kick you off with a little sneak peek. So this is, if you listen to Miage episode 2, you heard us talking about a commercial that we got to make together, and Evan was one of the actors. And we have a very, very, very early first pass of the opening scene, and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys the same time that I show Evan. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to get to see this. If you're just listening on Spotify, run, don't walk to YouTube. Subscribe, Unpaid Regulars.
Yes.
And follow along because I'm pretty excited to show you this. So I'm going to swipe over and... Oh, here's what I'm going to do. The swipe was too much.
The swipe was, it put you to the next galaxy. Here we go.
Came home to.
Okay, who wants to talk about what we just saw? Jason? You want to say something here? This is you in the video.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is you, and these are your kids.
I don't know what happened.
They got bored, Jason.
Did they tell you that?
They told you. Your youngest said, Dad, I'm bored. And then you said,
Hi, bored. I'm Dad.
That's hilarious. How'd you come up with that?
Gentlemen, please, focus. You want to be in this group forever? Nick,
My real hair.
should we talk about you? This is you last Tuesday. Wife leaves for a couple hours. Kids are ready for some fun with you. They're thinking, what amazing activities does Dad have in store for us? And, oh, you turn on the TV.
That poor kid.
Yeah, but
He loved it.
Watch, so.
except for when I was
No.
holding them up. We'll talk about it in a
Chased
second.
them down and gave them tablets.
But you gotta admit, the tackle was kind of impressive, though. Actually, can we rewatch that?
And Steve, oh, Steve, where do I begin? You actually tried your best.
We made an ant farm.
You made a mess, Steve. The ants escaped, which was very unfortunate for your son, who's allergic, and ironically named Antonio. Something funny, Paul?
No.
Good, because you were literally voted boringest parent of the year.
That's not an award.
Tell that to your 6-year-old. Who made you this?
Dude, it is turning out so good.
Dude, I'm excited.
Oh, I love it, man.
I'm excited. What were you saying about the kid?
Oh, when we were running down the hall. Like, so in that scene, I ran down the hall and I pick him up and I'm carrying him with one arm back with the tablet in front. And after a couple of takes, my arm was just getting right up underneath his ribs, and I would set him down. He's like, and he'd be like, I was like, are you okay? I was like, are you okay, buddy? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. But like one time, I just like, I was walking kind of like more.
Yeah.
He's like, kid was a trooper.
He's awesome. I guess he told his mom afterwards. He's like, did you hear how good they said I was? They said I was amazing. They said I was the best they've
Can
ever
you
worked
imagine
with.
you start him on his acting career? He's like, I guess this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like he becomes the next whatever.
Dude.
You did that, Trey. Whoa.
Also, I'm still coughing a little bit. I cannot get over these allergies, dude.
You're not alone.
I am like, sometimes, like I'm talking fine now, but I don't know, 30 minutes from now, I might just start gargling.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking, I'm like,
Yeah. Yesterday I was trying to talk. It just robs your voice. Eventually, just like it's like,
Yeah.
it's just gone. But my nephew Rowan is been playing soccer. Just first of all, shout out to Rowan, freaking stud. I gotta brag about him for a second.
All right, brag about your
as an
nephew.
uncle.
Mm-hmm.
He has his first competitive soccer league game this last Sunday, and he'd been playing defense, and they decided to put him up on offense this time.
Okay.
He scored his first goal. But wait, he scored another one.
Oh,
What?
shoot.
Is that a hat trick? Yes, it was. Rowan scored a hat trick in a competitive league against an age group that was a year older than him.
Oh my gosh.
A year older than their team. And it was like
Dude.
very competitive, very back and forth, a very close game. And I don't know, I've never been
So this
more
wasn't
proud.
the 8-0 game or the 9-0 game or whatever.
This wasn't like the I'm coaching a league right now.
Okay.
And the difference between that league and the league is just like unbelievable. Like it's hilarious. Like kids that really want to do it, but they do when they show up. Yeah. Anyway, he was on the soccer field, middle of the game, just allergies, guys. And I posted a thing on my Instagram story, like just making a funny little like allergies or kick my butt type thing. I don't think I've ever had more responses to an Instagram story. Just like,
it really struck a
hey,
chord.
me too, man. Oh yeah, everyone was like, yeah, they were all.
I wonder what's going on this year, man.
Pollen's just landing on us, man.
Yeah.
Just dumping on us.
It's attacking us. We are under attack.
It's really probably, I mean, when you go out to your car and you're like swiping with your finger and you're like, that's what I'm breathing.
Right.
That's what's going into my lungs.
That's kind of gross to think about.
Yeah. It's like
That there's just a layer of that on your lungs.
oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like your
that's
lungs
in
just
there.
have a yellow film over them.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then you're like, why do I keep coughing?
Well, it's basically inhaling. I mean, I wonder
Dude.
what the health repercussions of that are.
Well, I can tell you the short-term ones. It's not great.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't feel great.
Oh man. Anyway, little
Dude.
tangent, but that commercial is looking real good. I am loving that. That first scene is awesome.
Okay, so
Yeah, walk us through that a little bit.
I am so excited about how this is turning out.
What I came home to.
Okay, first of all, it's so crazy to see something in real life that you saw in your head for months and months and months. I don't think there's a more satisfying thing like in creativity than like when you're like, oh, would it be cool if this happened? And then you're with a team that makes it look exactly like
Makes
that.
it happen.
I mean, almost down to the color of the door.
Insane, man.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. I think the text will be a little bit bigger. So for anyone who doesn't know how post-production works or just production in general, this is, when I say it's a first pass, this is very early. So we filmed this, started April 1st. That's like 3 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's insane. So we filmed this April 1st through the 4th, and then we put it all up on the computer, and that took a long time because there was a lot of...
Do you know how many gigabytes of film?
Gigs?
Yeah. Or
No,
terabytes?
I know how many terbs.
How many terabs you got?
I think it was like 15. I'm pretty sure it was 10 to 15 terabytes because we filmed...
Oh, no.
We had 3 full days of filming, and then we had 2 pickup shot days, or did we just have 1?
Wow.
Can't remember. Feels like a ton. But then we ran with 2 cameras for most of it.
Gotcha.
So in this classroom, we were filming, as you know, we were filming with two cameras. So which is great because then you're getting twice as much content or footage. But then when you're uploading, it's twice as much data.
That is insane. That's crazy.
So anyways, but all that to say, so this is very, very early. Jake, who is editing this, shout out to Jake Smeltzer. He's a great editor.
Oh, he's so good.
He put all this into the computer. It took almost a full week.
I can only
just to get it onto the server.
and then to like organize it, make sure
and
it's.
then organize.
I mean,
that
that
to
is
upload
just,
and organize.
that's a task.
Yeah. So then when it gets going, it's fast. He started. I mean, literally, I think this Monday is when he started piecing it together.
What I came home to.
So the sound was one of the biggest changes.
Oh, it's great. Just like the kids cheering.
Dude, when I first watched it, so on screen, like in the day, you're managing so many things. We had 7 kids in this house. They all have different roles, and they're literally 7 years old. So they can listen like this much, and you can't make it complicated. And at least with my skill level, I couldn't make it complicated. I couldn't figure out how to get them to do complicated things. I was like, you know what? Everyone's going to just do one task and do it over and over.
Yeah.
So instead of being like, hey, run over here and throw these feathers, you're like, no, you're sitting there. All you're doing when I say go is you're throwing feathers.
Which is pretty accurate to what a kid does.
Right.
They find their one thing, like, I'm just going to do this one thing.
And I'm like, you're just going to do the crap out of that.
Yeah.
And then it was just kind of orchestrating everyone doing it at the right time.
Right.
And then you add a dog to the mix.
Oh, it's hectic, man.
So it was hectic. So in that context, I'm watching the monitor and I'm looking for things that are going wrong.
Right.
And because there's so many things that could go wrong. You have a kid jumping off a counter. You have a dog who's my dog and my daughter getting pulled on the sled. And it's just like high intensity, high stress kind of situation. And so anyways, so I looked at and on the day, I was like, we got it. This looks great. And then a couple days go by, I watch on the iPhone. I was like, this is terrible. Like, this doesn't even look anything close to being real.
Right.
But it's because the sound, you could hear me saying, come on, Damien, come on, boy, come on. And then you hear me saying, like, go. And then you hear the jump rope, and you hear the bubble machine whirring. There's no crash sound when he jumps off. It's completely flat.
Yeah.
And so just the idea of, like, taking out all the sound and then designing the sound.
Oh, it's
What
big.
I came home to.
Yeah.
Dude, that one crash sound
is huge. Yeehaw!
Yeah, that was fake.
I mean, it's sound design probably in production.
Yeah.
It is such a big part of a movie. I mean, it was kind of crazy learning that so many of the vocal takes in a movie are ADR. Is it ADR?
Yeah.
So much of them are ADR, which means I don't know what the actually acronym stands for. Added later. Added.
Let us know in the comments. We're on YouTube now.
The A stands for
we can let people
added,
know. No, it's got to be audio, right?
Audio
digitally rendered.
Digitally rendered? Oh, audio.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
You give a guess before I look it up.
I like audio. Audio done. Audio done right. Audio done really late. Much later. It's basically just a voice. It's added.
Audio done really, really well.
Added, delayed recordings. Actually, what is the meaning? Basically, so many movie scenes where you see the actors talking off, especially if they're like, walking down, like if it's a really big wide shot and there isn't any boom mics near them, that's all ADR.
Yeah.
And sound design.
What is it? Best for right.
What is it?
Automated dialogue.
Oh.
You know what the last letter is?
No.
ADR. Automated
dialogue rendering. It is recovery.
Close.
Resource. Recon.
I misled you when I nodded extra. Still
redo. No. I don't know.
Replaced.
Oh!
Replacement. Automated dialogue replacement. That feels misleading to me.
Yeah, it is
I don't see how it's automated.
That just seems like someone who has like, who's very full of themselves. Oh yeah, that's audio dialogue replacement. I'm sure it's.
It's also, some people say it stands for additional dialogue replacement.
That's more cash. Yeah. I like the more cash approach.
It's additional.
It's additional.
It's not automated, but it's additional.
Yeah, because
it'll cost you extra.
Because what is automated mean?
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing automated about it.
How are you? Or actually, automated would be like, it's done for you. And it was definitely not.
Which it can be if you pay someone
nowadays with AI.
Yeah. Dude. Also, AI is such a game changer to have on this. Because with Funny in Bed, the commercial we did before this, if we messed something up or didn't get the sound, we literally would have to send out and be like, hey, can you record?
Yep.
Can you pick up this, like put this in a voice note or literally come in and say this into the microphone? Dude, and now with AI, it actually gave me a little bit of alleviated anxiety Like it alleviated my anxiety
Right.
on set a little bit,
Knowing that
knowing
they're-
like,
oh, if they say
worst
it
case
wrong,
scenario, yeah,
we can fix it. Dude, even to the point where I don't know if this is out yet. Did you see that clip where they take a movie clip and they're talking about how cool it is for making explicit movies PG, if they need to make PG for TV.
I haven't seen this.
Okay, so before when you're watching like a TV, like a movie on TV that is clearly a rated R movie, and they say like they're clearly cussing, and then they replace it with a terrible soundbite.
Uh-huh.
This guy, scanned her face with AI, and then made it to where her mouth doesn't open at all. So she says like, "How are we gonna effing get off this thing?" And then it just stops it, and then her mouth isn't moving at all when she says it. And then they type in the replacement word with the voice thing, and then it matches her face to say the different words.
Wow.
But not only there, we don't stop there. Translate it to different languages. So whole movies translated now with the Spanish voiceover.
Yeah.
The whole face is no longer like
The mouth matches.
It's matches because they're making her mouth speak the Spanish word.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
That's crazy.
Actually pretty cool. And here's the thing, dude. I was thinking about it. Been bouncing back and forth. Do you think people are gonna? I think people are going to value human craft a lot still, and I think you're still going to benefit from features like that. Like, hey, I want this movie in Spanish, and now we can actually dub it and make the dub look real.
Yeah.
That's really cool to me. But the reason being, this is why I say this, is because Taylor Swift's album is getting trashed on TikTok. It's so funny. 50% of people love it. 50% of people are ripping it apart.
I've only heard good things so far.
I've heard a lot of bad things on TikTok.
Let us know in the comments. I'm just going to say that all the time now.
But dude, we were talking about how people who are talking trash about it were getting death threats from her fans, like sending pictures. Like this person wrote an article about how bad the Taylor Swift album was, give it a 6 out of 10. Got a DM from somebody holding a gun, and I'm like, Taylor Swift fans are crazy, dude. Witchcraft, #witchcraft. No, anyway, what was it?
What's it getting trashed on for?
Getting trashed on for its lyrics. People are like, this has to be AI generated.
Oh,
they're
wow.
like, did she use AI or just is the laziest songwriting we've ever seen? But to the point where I was like, okay, good. People still value like
Totally.
good craft.
Yeah.
Like we can't just chinsify it. And I think even to the point where even if the craft is really good, people are still going to love that human element. It's just that, we can talk about it all the time. I don't want to talk about something different, but it is, I just think it's encouraging to be like, no, keep creating, keep making things and using these tools to benefit you for, alleviate stress. You don't have to worry if your actor says the line perfect.
Yeah.
Because we can fix that.
Especially when you are a lower budget, if it's a lower budget production. So this wasn't an extremely low budget. It was pretty good sized budget.
Yeah.
Which actually makes the pressure high. It was a high budget, but it wasn't like, but we need to make it work.
Yeah.
And so for me, being responsible for a project that big, it's like, well, this better be freaking good. And so I want to make sure that we're getting everything said that we need to be said.
Yeah, because if
And-
you miss it, it's like crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now
of moving pieces.
there's still there was that pressure in like getting the right shots and then making sure that the jokes were landing and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of like the sales dialogue,
Yeah.
where she's saying like, click below to get kids for your kids.
Yep.
It's like I can have her say that 90 different ways, no problem.
That's
So I
crazy.
actually don't need to sweat it out anymore.
Yeah.
Which is
really cool.
really, really nice because it honestly allows me to focus on like the creativity, the humor, all
Yeah.
the stuff that I really want to pay attention to. I don't have to worry as much about what was your tone when you said,
Yeah. I don't know
has
about
30
this.
scratch-off
Can you
challenges.
change the tone with
yeah,
the
you can. Because what you can do is you can record your own voice memo with the tone that you want, and then you run it through AI.
Whoa, and use their voice still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the future's not later.
Well,
It's
the
now.
future is bright and it's now.
The future is here. We're living in it.
Dude, I just found out today because I have a one-sided beef with Drew Barrymore.
I saw you post on your story.
Okay.
How the hell did she get a talk show?
Yeah.
And I've been meaning to ask you. I've been meaning to probably bring this up.
Dude, I hate Drew
was
Barrymore.
laughing so hard at that because I agree. I mean, she's not a host. How is she hosting anything? Drew Barrymore. Now we're gonna get hate mail from Drew Barrymore.
Dude, I
fans.
want the smoke. I want it.
There's one person listening to this who's a massive Taylor Swift fan. Like,
I hope it's her agent.
They're like, I understand the Taylor Swift thing, but I swear if they say anything about Drew Barrymore, I'm finding them. So yeah, what's your beef with Drew?
I don't actually know when it started.
Yeah.
I think it was 50 First Dates.
Wow.
Something about it. She just
Didn't work for you.
She just her face triggers me.
That forgetful bitch, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I felt so sorry for Adam Sandler.
I have to apologize. I'm to the point where if I call someone like a girl a bitch, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
Anyway, so sorry. Keep
Behind
going.
their back, it's fine.
Okay.
Behind their back, and you will never meet them. Probably
Yes.
fine. But I agree. Dude, yeah. So I think that's when it started. I actually can't remember, but it's just been for as long as I can remember. I have not liked Drew Barrymore. In fact, I have loathed Drew Barrymore content. And someone today said, because we were talking about this today, someone said, "Oh, is it because of the Rain video?" And I was like, "The Rain video? What the hell are you talking about? Do you know the Rain video?"
No, what's the Rain video? And then after that, do you know the Craig Ferguson video? Not Craig Ferguson. Not Craig Ferguson. Different talk show host. What's the famous talk show host guy? Letterman.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We'll talk about that next.
What happened
we'll
to
talk
him?
About, she jumped up on his table and flashed him.
Oh my God.
And I was like, wow. I mean,
Okay.
that was back in the day when she was a younger buck, a younger doe, I should say. Oh, Drew.
Whenever you can go out into the rain, do not miss the opportunity.
That's got to be a soundbite for a DJ. Somebody please drop that in a track. Oh. Be in the rain.
Dude, is that the biggest joke or what? Someone said,
Let's go to the comments. We got to go to the comments right here and right now. I bet comment sections are some of my favorite places.
okay, we'll scroll past that
let's,
one. Don't know how there's.
It's the only comment?
That's the only. Wait.
Okay, this is
This
like
video.
That one has 1.3 thousand views. What is that? Okay, so that was not the most popular version of that video, but what a wild comment to just be the only comment.
Not even worth giving any sort of momentum on this podcast. But dude. The laugh. Okay.
Yeah. How many question.
Yeah.
How many takes? How many takes do you think she did? Because you know she did more than one. You know she's like, oh my gosh, like this was the first one she did. Oh, I love being wet, and she's like, oh wait, I can't say that. And then her face gets really stoic and serious, and as she's like, the rain's kind of pitter pattering on her, and she's like, okay, delete, delete that. I want to come from out the door. Okay, because you know she did more than one. She had to.
The thing is, she's too
wet.
Get a running. She's very wet for having just left the door.
Come on.
There's so much to talk about here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
She did not give herself a running start on the laugh. She hit record, then laugh. She said, dink.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
Watch. Okay, it was a gap.
Yeah.
And then making sure she's recording.
Mm-hmm.
And then the.
Yep. Keep going. This had to be during COVID, right? She just had to be during COVID.
I hope so.
It had to be. Because, I mean, that, to me, that doesn't justify
Well, this
anything we just watched.
This video was published 1 year ago.
Whenever you get the chance. So this is adding logs to the fire, as they say, for the Drew Barrymore situation. Oh, she takes her glasses off. She whips her hair back.
Whenever you can go out into the rain, do not miss the opportunity.
Oh, that is so... Dude, I just realized something for the podcast in general.
So we're going to watch this one more time.
Yeah.
Now that the sound is actually mixed into our podcast because we're new at
We're doing it.
This is great, though.
Oh, I love that we can see... This is...
Isn't this nice?
Hey, give me a little cheers.
Hey, give me a little cheers.
I didn't give myself any head. Terrible. Terrible.
You could have some of mine? Okay.
All right. Oh. Hated that. All right, let's watch Drew Barrymore.
All right. Back to Drew.
Oh.
Whenever.
Okay, she tried to do the hot girl hair whip
Yeah.
and was very unsuccessful.
It's let's play it again.
She had like two stringy strands stuck to her glasses.
Yeah, she kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah. Ow. Ooh. Ah.
Ew.
Whenever
Wet rat.
you can go out into the rain, do not miss the opportunity.
Imagine somebody who doesn't have a home, who has a little bit of somebody who doesn't have a home, sees this video and they are freezing cold.
They're watching under a bridge in
They're
the
watching
rain.
under a bridge, just in like dumping rain. It's freezing cold. and she's stepping out of her multi-million-dollar mansion, and she's like, literally don't waste this moment. Being wet is so good for you. I love rain. I mean, I'm going to be honest on my side. I don't have much of a beef with Drew.
That's fine.
I enjoyed her in 50 First Dates. I will say that movie made me so mad as a young kid. It made me angry. I was like, the idea of like someone not remembering.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think,
but I don't like her in. She was in Blended. Was that the other Adam Sandler movie they did together?
See, I've heard good things about Blended and haven't seen it.
I kind of liked it. It was like I don't know. What else has she been in? What other movie?
What other movies?
Only thing
a
that
super weird chick. She talks out of the side of her mouth.
Something. It's pretty great. So she got a talk show. So where did it started for you at 50 First Dates?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't have a whole timeline mapped out. I don't remember specifically. I just know that over the past couple of decades, I've just been further ingrained in my hatred for Drew Barrymore. Yeah. And I hope to someday be famous enough that it becomes a celebrity beef.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You just make a video, just like straight on the camera, like, Drew Barrymore, I hate you. I don't know why. I don't think you go onto her talk show, and you're just like this the entire time. Trey, you just came up with an insanely great commercial. This thing just won so many awards. We're so happy to have you on this show. Just tell me about it.
Like, it was whatever.
Drew,
it's fine. No, it's cool.
It's cool.
Whatever. How much am I getting paid for this? What? How long is this like a soundbite situation?
I just like to say that your catering, or was it your craft? What is it called? Craft? Your craft services are shit. You're gonna start talking, like just bashing the production.
Cold macaroni, huh?
Cool. Yeah.
Interesting choice, Drew.
Couldn't heat it up. You couldn't heat it up. I saw a microwave. It was still cold.
Also, Drew, boy's name.
Boy.
Just like roasting her. She's like being nothing but sweet to me, and I'm just determined to.
Just like, I'm so proud to sit next to you and see you succeed like this.
That really makes me sad, actually. Even just role playing this right now, I feel mean and hateful, and I'm not really mean. I don't have many enemies.
Well, it's okay to have a couple.
But I kind of like the idea of having a beef, but right now it's just
I
very
like
one-sided.
a celebrity enemy.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, who would I choose to just be like?
You should have one. It honestly has fueled me, and I mean, we're talking about it right now. It's more fun than liking a celebrity.
Yeah, everybody likes celebrities.
Right. But you have to, hating one that most people like is way more fun.
Oh, I already have that.
Oh, who is it?
Beyonce.
No
That
way.
could get me killed.
Yeah, if you're worried about the Taylor
That
Swift
could
fans.
get me shot. I don't know. I've never enjoyed her music.
Okay.
I think
None of it?
Okay, that's maybe it's true. A couple of all the single ladies.
She's got some hits. dude.
Single ladies I get down at the weddings and stuff. But I think it's the you know what was wait, yours was 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
No, I've definitely talked about this on the podcast before.
I don't think so. I don't remember any
The
Beyonce.
thing that made me not like Beyonce was her Super Bowl performance. When instead of having backup dancers, she was her backup dancer on a stage that was her face. She had basically hologram backup dancers that were her.
When was
You
this?
couldn't be, you couldn't be more full of yourself. If you were Beyonce, that's the only person you could. She's the epitome.
Maybe Jay-Z.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah. Oh man, so in her Super Bowl performance, it was really cool as far as like production goes. But of like, oh man, like the stage was her face. She's dancing on stage, and their backup dancers were herself. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good with this whole Beyonce craze. So that's my celebrity beef.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a powerful enemy.
We get invited onto Drew Barrymore's show. Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore show.
I'm breaking. We get invited onto Drew Barrymore's show.
Fuck, dude. Is this your buttery flaky crust?
This is my buttery flaky crust. Say Drew Barrymore's show 10 times fast.
Drew Barrymore show.
Oh, wow. You were
Drew Barrymore show.
That was very easy for you.
But I'm really thinking about it.
Drew
though.
Barrymore's show.
There you go.
It doesn't, there's right between more and show.
Drew Barrymore show.
My brain wants to go a different direction.
Do it one more time. Just to prove you can.
So we go into Drew Barrymore's show.
Oh my God.
Oh, I found
Ladies and gentlemen, we found Evan's kryptonite.
We broke me. If you say more and show, I can't do it.
Dude, I'm going to write that into a script.
We want more show. It's just the Barrymore show.
Barrymore show.
Well, the Drew Barrymore show. We get invited. Okay, Ben, that'll be a cutout.
No, it won't.
It probably won't be. That's 100% staying in there. We get invited onto Drew Barrymore's show.
Yeah, proud of you.
Beyonce is the other guest. and you're cross-armed and I'm cross-armed. And we're just like, thanks for, I don't even want to be here.
Our family's like, what are you doing? This is a huge opportunity.
Just like, talk, damn it, talk. Hey, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, so is this over now? Anyway, that's
going to be on Hulu
video.
or what? Where do I link to in my show notes of my podcast?
So how many?
I've got hundreds of subscribers who are going to want to know where to watch this.
Like, it's so great to have you guys on the show, guys. Yeah, it's so great to be on middle of the daytime TV. This is a huge honor for me. This is a huge honor to be seen in front of all the housewives of America. This is so big. This is the biggest moment of my career, Drew. Thanks for having me, Drew. Anyway,
Okay. Let's talk about some commercials.
yeah, let's talk about some marketing. Fun. This has been good.
But actually, while I look for the first one I want to send you, I want to hear about, you said that, it was the AI thing. I was thinking about Taylor Swift because she's like one of the most brilliant marketers out there.
And that's, this is getting deeper. The question is, this isn't a question. No one's asked this. This is my thought. What if you intentionally made a crappy album? Like, just to be like, let's just see what happens. Because you know that there's going to be 50% of people love it because they love you.
Right.
And then you know that 50% of people are going to hate it and they can't help themselves but talk about it on a podcast or talk about it on TikTok. Therefore, everyone's like, well, everybody's hating these lyrics. Let's go listen to it and see how bad it is. I don't know. It could be another genius marketing move. All I know is that Taylor Swift is just got to be the most talked about celebrity in the, maybe ever.
Oh, she's killing it right now.
Oh, my goodness.
She's killing it. We should get her on the show. We're talking about that?
Hey, Taylor, come on down.
I know that the one guy that I invited already said no, but I bet Taylor will say yes.
Yeah, probably.
I bet she'll respond.
Well, I'll just hold up. Let's make a sad video of me, like asking her to prom kind of thing. Like, will you come to my podcast?
Dude, podcast is the new prom.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
who's that? Okay, let's think about guests for a second, Trey. Let's think about out of like the
let's make our dream guest list right now.
I kind of love that.
Okay.
Are you down to do that? And then we can review commercials?
I'm down. Let me try to find this one so we can key it up.
I'll key it up. And then I like the dream guest celebrity list. Oh, wow. It's fun to dream. It's fun to dream like this. Wow. Okay, first off.
Dude, I'm so happy you showed me that Bluetooth thing.
How great is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I can't. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't think of it earlier, especially during all the video clips that we played. But
also, me trying to like
live and learn.
Me trying to have our show sign behind us, but I'm like toggling between. In real time, I'm learning how to present.
Yeah,
we have a way nicer studio than what we know what to do with. So this is kind of a practice run.
Ask if we have a producer.
We got 2 producers.
We got 2 of them, baby.
It's me and Evan.
Woo! That's all you need.
Okay. Dream celebrity.
Oh,
not celebrity. Dream guest list for the podcast.
For marketing is a joke.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I had a dream the other day. This is a real dream.
When I say dream, does not happen.
Like, who did I dream of? No, but I say this because, ironically, I had a dream. I had a dream that I became very good. This is just the most random dream ever.
Okay.
Became very good friends with Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
And I picked his brain on all the way he writes a crazy script.
Oh my
it
God.
was such a weird dream, but it was like, I was like, buddy. Jordan Peele would be, can you imagine?
Dude, he's on my Black Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
It's just very hard to see at night.
Yeah. It's like, well, the stones are still white. It's just still made out of white stone.
No.
No.
Carved it out of blackstone. Jordan Peele, Donald Glover, Issa Rae, and I'm sorry, but Beyonce is on there as well.
Wow.
But it's my Black Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, it's not my... Can you imagine if I have one? Okay, my Black Mount Rushmore?
You can. Also Denzel Washington. Sorry, Denzel.
Denzel's got to be.
Yeah.
He's like the George Washington. Denzel Washington. He's the George Washington. He's 100% the George Washington.
It's Team George or Team Denzel. You got to choose your Washington. You can't have both.
Yeah, that's great.
Not my president. Not my first president.
Not my first president. Well, it was none of ours. We were all dead. None of us were alive. Oh, question. Before we're born, are we dead? Whoa, deep thoughts.
Okay, back to the show.
Back to the show. Jordan Peele would be great.
Jordan Peele.
I would love a good
Yeah.
storyteller. Quentin Tarantino would be wild.
He would be wild.
Crazy time. But and then this is kind of getting out of the marketing thing. Just storytellers in
That's
general.
great, yeah. Just people who would be interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
Because really, marketing is storytelling. And
That's all it is.
It's messaging. So I would not say no. I'll say this right now.
Yeah.
I would not say no to Quentin Tarantino if he has to be on the podcast.
Can you imagine?
I would be like, well, I have some concerns because our audience is very specific,
Right.
and very niche, and we talk about funny marketing. Are you at least one of those two?
Can you get into that? I think we could bend the rules a little bit if Quentin Tarantino.
For Quentin.
We bring him in. Hey, so before you jump on, this is not free range, Quentin.
You're gonna want to talk about Django.
You can't.
Inglorious
But I
Bastards.
don't want to hear about that. I
Would
want
you
to hear.
shut your mouth?
How did you market it?
Yeah. What was your sales
I
process?
didn't really have anything. I didn't have anything to do with the marketing. I wrote the story.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make something up.
Yeah. So we have you on. Okay. Maybe we don't do this. Maybe we don't do this.
Let's just do it. Might be good for the documentary.
We can get some
About
Instagram-
us.
We can get some social media. We can get some social media clips out of it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but yeah, let's go for it. So, Quentin, what do you think about ROAS? You have any thoughts on it? Yeah, no? Okay. Do we have a commercial or? Okay, so dream guest. You got anybody?
I mean, definitely the one or both of the Harmon Bros.
Yeah. One's just
I
like.
actually don't know how many Harmon Bros there are.
There's 5.
Yeah. The founders of the Harmon Bros.
For the listener who doesn't know, who are they?
They started long form YouTube comedic ads.
Amazing. That would be a great guest.
Yeah, they did the Purple Mattress. They did the Squatty Potty. And
Iconic.
yeah, they are icons in our industry. And they're just so, like, their commercials are just so delightful to watch.
Yeah.
You know? And now you've got Raindrop coming up in the wings.
Yeah.
And they've kind of taken over.
Well, that's the thing.
I've heard people say Raindrop and not know who the Harmon Bros were.
That's pretty crazy.
And if I'm the Harmon Bros, I'm taking that kind of personal.
Well, that's the saying. It's best to be second over the hill with a vengeance.
I didn't
So not
understand
the
a word you
so
said.
the first. So it's best to be second. The saying is that it's best to be the second over the hill with a vengeance, which means the first person proves the concept, they get murdered.
And
The
you're
second
like,
person
"We
takes
can
the
do
idea and
better."
just elevates it a little bit.
Yep.
And then
And you saw how the first person got murdered.
an example of that would be Arrested Development, and then dies. The Office takes its place. Second over
That's
the
an
hill with a
interesting
vengeance.
take.
So it's like
You think Arrested Development
Was
walked
before- I
so
think-
the Office could run?
maybe. I think. Well, I don't think it was ahead of its time, but it kind of got. I think it probably got writers and directors thinking like that's a funny way to do a show. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that. But
Yeah.
that's my analogy just for now. So it's like first person. You don't want to be the first person with the idea. You want to be the second person with the idea.
I love it.
Unless you invent like the car. maybe the first person's good.
Unless your name is Henry T. Ford.
Yeah, if you got that name, very cool. Very cool. To be
Also,
the first.
don't know that his middle initial was T. I think I was thinking Model T Ford.
Well, Henry
Model T.
Thomas Ford. We gotta ask.
Oh, wait, it was.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Hey Siri,
Henry Thomas Ford sounds like a thing.
what was Henry Ford's middle name?
The answer I found is Henry.
I hate Siri. I hate Siri so much.
What did she do?
I said, what was Henry Ford's middle name? And then it goes, the answer I found was Henry. And then it just said Henry Ford. No middle name. I was like, that's you are going to be replaced by ChatGPT so fast, Siri. Oh, keep going. Keep thinking of celebrity guests. or just guests.
So the founders of Harmon Bros, the current CEO of Raindrop, I just watched him give a keynote at a Google conference. Very interesting to hear what he had to say. So I would love to have him on the podcast.
Very cool.
Also the people who, like, anyone who worked on the Squatty Potty project.
Very cool. Like writers, directors.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. My initial guest that I want to get, I think we might have talked about this on episode 1.
Okay.
I want to find the directors, the writers of Fansville. Like,
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
just
yeah.
Dr. Pepper's creative team. But you know it's probably written by multiple people. So just getting somebody who is part of that project, like,
Yeah.
hey, maybe the creator,
Yeah.
like the idea who came up with the pitch of Fansville. I feel like that's got to be such a narrow niche idea,
Yeah.
that we could probably get them
I bet so.
on a Zoom call at least for 30 minutes.
Dude, why not?
Bro.
We'll pay them on Cameo or something.
Whoa. Yeah, it's like, hey, can you get a, yeah, dude, we pay them for a cameo of like pretending to be on a podcast with us. Just give us a bunch of, yeah, well, yeah, it's a tough question. I think yes. And then we just fill in the gaps between it.
And they're just like complimenting us the whole time.
Yeah. Like, you guys are really on it. You guys are really on to something
I think you
here.
guys are next.
I think,
I'll say this.
Wow.
Watch out, Super Bowl 59.
dude, we should pay a bunch of celebrities to do a cameo where they say, that's a good idea. That's all we
And it's us being like, all right, here's the deal, Tom Cruise. I'm going to give you some creative consulting. And then Cutsy's like, that's a really good idea.
I've never thought about that before. Yeah, dude, we should come up with hyper-specific cameos requests.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you, and then just be like, I'm doing, like, just like little one-liners.
I'm sure there's no rules against that.
I'm sure there's not. And they're like, wait a second, that's what, oh, hey, hire us. Tom Cruise approves. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh, we're genius. That's why you listen to this podcast, because we're geniuses.
I bet with the Fansville thing, I bet like a producer would be great, or someone who's like,
that'd be
because
great.
they would have a 10,000-foot view on how it works.
Yeah, dude.
If you get just one writer, that could be fun. But they may be like, well, I just kind of wrote my own episode from my couch during COVID and sent it in, and they took it and they used it.
Yeah.
But it's like, but a producer or the creative director or whoever, they know how the sausage is made. And that's what I'm really interested
It'd be
in
so
learning.
fun.
And like the history, because I'm sure it evolved. I'm sure it was like, hey, can we try this thing? And people are like, well, it's kind of weird, but sure, just go for it. And then it was a hit. And then I want to know, what was it like when they just realized it was a hit? Like, who told them?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did they measure that?
Okay, I found them.
Okay.
Method Studios.
Okay.
Agency. On the epic season finale of Fansville, a big fan of one of those. A big fan is on the loose. Okay, let's forget that. Method Studios was thrilled to team with Deutsch, I don't even know how to pronounce that, and provide finished services for the new Dr. Pepper ad. Everett Cross is the name we're looking for.
Who is Everett Cross?
Who? That's
the name of this
That's
episode.
the title of.
That's our first question to him. Who is Everett Cross?
Who? You know what? Everett.
Like Diary of a CEO? Everett. Who is Everett Cross?
He's like, that's a great question. I've been like, my first sip of Dr. Pepper.
No, Everett.
Right.
Who is Everett Cross?
Starts
You've told me who Dr. Pepper is, and I'm wondering who is Everett Cross?
He starts weeping. I know who I am. I know that I'm 23 unique flavors. At least.
Again, you're describing Dr. Pepper.
You keep slipping into. Okay.
So yeah, who is?
All right,
like,
well, I'm
is he the
screenshot-
creator of it, or
He's
what?
the producer. Like, straight up, given this, we have Adrian Thomas as the creative director.
Okay.
Producer Everett
partial to
Cross.
those.
See all. I mean, that's two names.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's who I want. Adrian.
All right.
It's not Adrian.
What is it?
It's Aiden.
Oh,
My brain's just.
I'm sure he
add
or
and-
she gets it all the time.
adding letters. Aiden Thomas and Everett Cross.
Okay, name a better duo.
I'm hunting you guys down.
Put it on the dream board.
Boom.
All right, love it. Who else? Did I drink this beer that fast?
I'm like halfway through. I'm a
12 ounces is nothing these days.
I drink one beer very fast. The second beer is like
You sip.
I slow
Yeah.
down.
Maybe my third will be the second.
Another guest who would be really fun to have. I mean, I love somebody in the marketing world. Like, if there's, it would be fun to get like an actor in one of those funny ads, just talking about. Yeah. Not that guy. Trey reached out to a guy he did not.
That
get
ship
back.
has sailed.
Yeah, even if he comes back,
If he comes
if
crawling
he comes
back to us.
knocking on the door, it's like, oh, is it? Hey, you know what? Dude, pull a little Drew Barrymore and get out in the rain, buddy. Enjoy the rain.
Do not miss your opportunity.
You don't know when it's gonna happen again. I don't know. That's
Scram!
Scram,
James.
Yeah, any creative director for like funny commercials that we're seeing would be great. But if we're talking like Dream,
I think
somebody who's
medium
made
dreams.
somebody who's made a Super Bowl ad.
Yeah.
Especially if that's our goal. It's like talking to somebody. Like, yeah, I was in charge of creating the Super Bowl, ad campaign for blah 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 blah.
Yep.
That would be
so
an
freaking cool.
insane episode.
Especially, I mean, just like a really good one too, like a memorable one.
Yeah, you're like, the one that's like everybody like a
Yeah.
like a Doritos Super Bowl commercial director.
Yeah.
I mean, these are our dreams. I mean, that's the most niche dream.
Niche dreams are great.
Oh man, if I could talk to the guy who directed that Nachos
Dude,
Doritos.
There are people in the world who lay in bed at night and they go, man, if I just had the biggest dairy farm in the South, I would be so happy. That's their dream. That's their
dream.
very niche dream.
People have niche dreams.
And I actually was thinking about this today. It's so important to have your niche. It's. I wasn't thinking in terms of niche dreams. That's
this is a good term.
lexicon we just made
I
up.
was actually thinking that's a great term that we should like coin.
We should coin.
It should be a
Should we
business.
buy a domain
It should
right
be
now?
a business that
Niche
helps
dreams?
people come up with content
Uh-huh.
for their niche market called Niche Dreams. Hey, if you're a listener, steal it. Go for it.
It's all yours. But like just staying in your, like being exactly who you want to be.
Yeah.
Because the second you just look at what someone else is doing and you're like, oh, I want to do that too. It's like, that can be great. But if
Yes.
you can want their outcome or what they're doing, but you shouldn't copy everything they're doing.
Because
Because
you
if you
screw
copy
yourself
everything that they're doing, you are competing against them directly. And
Yes.
you're always going to be one step behind them.
Right.
All right. Do you have anyone else on your guest list or should we look at some funny commercials? Because I've got
Drew
a
Barrymore,
couple
actually. I'd
people.
love to.
Okay.
I just
fuck
love
that.
I'd love to be the ref. All right, Drew, welcome to our show.
Like, I'm going to mediate. She's like, what are you talking
I
about?
was like, what are you saying?
You guys pay me $100,000 to be here. I'm like, shut up, Drew. We're going to hash this out once and for all.
And because we paid you that money, we can say whatever the hell we want, and you're going to take it. You're going to listen to it, you're going to take it, Drew.
She's like, oh, okay.
This is just really hurtful. And unlike 51st Dates, you're not going to forget this. You're going to go to bed thinking about what I'm about to say to you.
Okay, so this is
Anyway.
the first commercial that I have queued up. This was sent in by Joshua Moline.
Yeah,
Shout out to Josh. Guys, listen. Send us, anytime you come across a funny commercial and you want us to talk about it, send it our way.
Send it our
Chances
way.
are we will talk about it. Because we're always looking for new commercials. Okay,
Yeah,
here
what
it is.
we
Are you
got?
ready?
Yeah, I'm
have
ready.
you seen this? Is this
I have
from
not.
YouTube?
This
Okay.
is, I mean, I've seen an office setting before, but I've never seen this office setting.
What's that?
That's a swear jar. Every time someone swears, you put a quarter in it.
Who gets the money?
I don't know. We'll use it to buy something for the office, like a case of Bud Light or something.
Fucking awesome. You, Bob.
You, Jim.
Eric, I have a bag on line 3 for you.
Can I borrow your pen?
Is douchebag a cuss word?
I think in the context of a swear jar, it would be.
Okay.
But not like, I mean,
Yeah.
I think douche is.
I haven't been bleeping my douches.
I think douche is frowned upon. I think
Yeah.
it's frowned upon.
I feel like when I say, like, sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you.
Right.
When I don't swear a ton. But when I swear, I still register, it hits my brain
Yeah, a little
as a swear, you swore, you swore.
Yep.
And I hope it always stays that way.
Yeah.
I never want to get to the point where I'm like, blah, blah, blah.
I don't care anymore.
And then, because then that's when you're swearing around kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't even notice it.
You're at a kid's birthday party at a bowling alley,
Yeah.
dropping F-bombs like that's where
I feel like swear words need to light up a
Yeah.
special place in your brain.
100%.
And douchebag does not light up that place in the brain.
It kind of does for me because
It
my mom
does.
hated that.
Okay.
She hated that phrase.
Yeah.
So it's almost to me, douchebag is a little bit harder than shit.
No way.
Yeah, in the brain. Shit is casual.
Whoa,
Shit
shit's casual?
Shit's cash. Shit's cash, man.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty cash with my shits, but I'm very cash with my douching.
I'm very casual with the douche. I'm more reserved with the douches. I'm a more reserved douche.
That's so funny.
So now we know.
Okay. Anyways, all right.
This is
Belongs to the
great-
swear jar.
Great ad.
Can I borrow your f***ing pen?
Will the owner of a white station wagon please go yourself?
We're gonna go down there and we're gonna some. We're gonna some. We're gonna do whatever we have to because we're gonna some.
Dude, have you seen those commercials? Or not commercials, TikToks of them letting kids go in. They're like, okay, you can say as many swears as you want for 30 seconds. And there's a hidden camera in there. And the kid's like, God, crap. Stupid butt. That's the energy that guy just gave me.
Yeah, that's so good.
Poop.
Doesn't count.
I am so proud of you, mother suckers. Here.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Oh. So Bud Light, man.
Oh, aggressive.
Bud Light in the 90s.
Oh, unhinged. Dude, beer in the 90s. You could do
unparalleled.
you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We need it back. We need some.
Bring back great beer commercials. Dare I say? Maybe we'll be the ones to do it.
That's a good ad right there.
Well done, Bud Light. You've always made great
You've never had any
frickin' work.
You've never had any failed marketing campaign that you've ever tried to do that completely failed miserably. In fact, you've never done that, and you've always been consistent.
Dude, that did not even register until you started saying that. I was like, no, they have a perfect track record.
You've never done anything marketing wise that hurt more than 80% of your fan base ever. You never had just a bunch of your beer on shelves for months because people wouldn't buy your beer. You guys are so good. Anyway.
Bud Light takes swings. They take big swings.
Yeah, if you swing for the fences, guess what? When you strike hard.
Sometimes you hit a foul ball that hits your mom in the face.
Yeah. Or your whole entire
or 80%
customer
of your fan
base.
base. They never want to come to your freaking games again. Hell, they only want to go to Heineken's games. Because Heineken doesn't pander. Anyways, yeah, dude. So good. So the story that I saw this on, in the context Josh Moline sent it to me, is that this was actually not aired during the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So they made it for the Super Bowl, and then they did get a little I don't know. And then after the Super Bowl, they released it, and it won Ad of the Year.
Oh, great. Well, yeah, that's awesome.
It's one of those things. It's again, it's be yourself.
Well,
and that's what's hard.
Or was it marketing?
Or
was it being hey, this commercial was too edgy for the Super Bowl, so we had to delay it?
No, that's what it was.
But you're saying
them saying
they're
that.
You know what? This is going to get a lot of laughs from the Super Bowl, but if we delay it, way more people are going to want to go watch it.
Yeah, that's
therefore, it's going to get a lot more talk. Because it's so funny with marketing. It's everything's a scheme.
Yeah.
It's wait a second,
right? Make a funny Super Bowl commercial. They'll be expecting that.
We could spend $50 million on a Super Bowl commercial. What if we made a Super Bowl commercial so funny that they can't even watch it during the Super Bowl? Yeah, I don't know. I am just overthinking.
Maybe.
That's like a conspiracy theorist marketer.
Oh.
No, man. No, dude. They could have aired it. They decided they didn't want to because they knew everyone was going to be talking about it, man.
All right, let's see what else. Do you have any other commercials that were sent to you?
I wonder if it's an Instagram video. Can I?
Yeah, send it to me. I'll look it up on YouTube.
Let's see if this works.
It's great to have Drew on the show. Oh, here we go. I've got it. Mary sent me. This is
Pull it up, baby.
Shout out Mary McMillan.
Oh, yeah, Mary. Hey, Mary. You're the best. That's my shout out for her.
We love Mary.
Can I want to hear a fun thing about Mary?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? She is my band manager now.
Really?
Me and Justin's band manager.
Congratulations to both of you.
Feels pretty great. Feels pretty great to have a band manager. It makes you feel like you're 16.
And your friend
got a
is your band manager.
Got a band manager. It's pretty.
Hey, Mary is going to be a famous, a well-known agent.
That's the thing.
I'm not even.
She's so damn good at what she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Here it is.
An hour, 3 minutes. We're great. What do you got?
Are you ready for this?
Oh, this ad is amazing. Yeah, play it. This is such a good ad.
Forever you and me, right by my side, where you ought to be. 'Cause if I ever were to lose you, I just don't know what I'd do.
This ad is not great for the listener-only crowd.
Yeah, they're like, yes, peaceful, like a dance. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a lot of unpaid regulars. Always good listen.
Right.
Marketing is a joke. You might have to watch it.
Might have to watch. That's our slogan. You might have to watch.
You might have to watch it. Whoa.
Let me hear you now.
Just genius. So for the listener only, what we just watched was a Manscaped commercial where a guy has two mini versions of himself, and
they're at about waist level.
They're at waist level, and they've got very hairy beards and hair, and it's him going throughout life. Next, you see other men who also have mini versions of themselves parallel at waist level with shaved heads, clean heads, and it is about shaving your balls. Is what it's about. Is what
and it says, "Give your boys the shave they deserve."
it's pretty dang funny because you kind of catch on to what they're doing around probably the 10-second mark when you start seeing some other guys and like when he's on a run and it's like he's like they're sweating really hard like it's a very good ad.
Okay,
That's a very funny
commercial.
So
this is incredible. I mean, Manscaped has always had great marketing, great commercials, and this is just Exhibit A. Honestly,
also what I love about what Manscaped does is they're like the content creators. They hunt them down. They hunt people down who are already crushing it in the content world. They say, hey, do what you already do.
Yep.
Make a funny video and just make a funny video using Manscaped.
Right.
And that's kind of one of my favorite things about modern day marketing. I love comedy pages getting paid for making funny commercials for people. And that's the one that, so Josh Moline once again sent me another funny Instagram content ad that was super great. Oh, let's watch this.
Oh, sorry. Did you have one?
No. I can airdrop it to you. I don't actually know how to show you it.
I can just.
Oh, this is a real commercial. I was like, okay, yeah, let's.
No, this is the ad before the ad.
Ad before the ad.
All right. Okay, so I've had like 4 people have sent us this one, and this is a classic '90s.
Oh, I love '90s.
And I looked it up to make sure it was a real commercial and not a parody, and it's real.
It's real?
Yeah.
This is not a parody.
This is not a parody.
Okay, can you give them the title? Give the listener the title.
The title is Flirt Squirts Squirt Gun Toys from Hasbro.
That's not good already. That's not a good start. Let's play this in.
Check this out. I got Tommy in the hole. I got to spend down in the mall. Want some candy? Sure.
No.
You can get your brother.
No.
Your crush does that to you? Crush over. Trust lost.
Or increased.
Or makes things really hot.
Yeah.
Touche, Flirt Squirt.
It's called Flirt Squirt.
I see what you've done.
We're using to get back at the girl who flirts with Jack. Listen. I got my
Oh.
You know what? 30 years later, she's saying that bitch Tamika
Yeah.
just squirted me in the face with fake nail polish.
This Flirt Squirt?
Yeah. Terrible idea all around.
I mean, what? Oh.
The name,
Was this
the product.
You know who this reminds me it was produced by?
Who?
I don't want to say. Some guy who got canceled in Hollywood who probably produced this. Mr. Weinstein.
No.
I can't believe someone came up with this line, made a commercial. Guys, for the listener who doesn't know what's happening, they are secret agent squirt guns. They are objects and things like sunglasses, tape recorders, a phone that are secret squirt guns to squirt your flirt.
Squirt your flirt. Okay.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
This may be the worst 3 seconds of cinematic history.
Let's give it a watch. Why is he so close to her?
Because for the shot, that's what I'm saying. Like, first of all,
like out of context.
First of all, you get that close to a girl's face, and you say nice shades. That should be mace in her glasses.
Oh, dude, now that's the real product.
Honestly, that should be filled with mace.
Get your Flirt Squirt mace today. Those could come back,
okay,
bro. That's it.
If you are this close to my daughter, there needs to be freaking
Honey, did you
cayenne pepper sauce.
Honey, did you grab your Flirt Squirt? Did you get your Flirt Squirt, honey?
I need you to be squirting all your flirts.
Who are you going to the movies with?
You're only 12.
You're going to the movie with Jason? Grab your Flirt Squirt.
You're gonna want to squirt that flirt.
I filled it up with mace, and if he gets within 3 inches of you, you Flirt Squirt the shit out of him, okay?
Dad, 3 inches, that's really close. Wait, no, you'd be surprised.
Hey, 3 inches is, okay, it's actually not, 3 inches is pretty normal. Pretty typical.
So for the listener, this kid is, what would you say? I mean, 4 inches from this girl's
4
face.
inches leaning in, almost as if
she's
tease.
sunbathing, got her sunglasses on, holding the pump, and she's ready, dude. This is not the first time she's been harassed by a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
She's got the pump. Her trigger finger is ready.
Dude,
she's like, Matthew, I hope you jump up behind me and compliment my looks one more goddamn time, Matthew.
Dude.
I've got my squirt flirt ready. And he does. He takes the bait.
Guess what happens to that Flirt Squirt? That flirt just got squirted. Oh.
Okay.
Right in the eye. I like how my favorite part is the reaction. It's like, oh, that's kind of a mild inconvenience. It's like, oh, why would you do that?
Oh.
It's like,
and they're like, hey, Billy, don't move. You keep moving your head when she squirts
Can you imagine
I need you to keep your face in frame. You're going out of focus. I need mild reaction.
Take it to the eye like a champion, buddy, okay? Take it to the eye like a
It
champ.
hurts. It's going directly in my eyeball. I was like, Billy,
Hey,
stay calm. All right.
quit being a little bitch and take the squirt, okay?
Do you want us to pay you $1,000 that your parents can spend without your consent or not?
I love the concept of being like ever so slightly like soaked at the most just a random time in your life. Imagine your friend just randomly just squirt you big. What the hell? What the hell was that? Like if right now we're in the middle of a podcast and you go to like talking to your microphone and I squirt you.
Yeah.
Big-
I'd be like, oh, was that an accident?
Did you?
No, it was funny.
Did you? Did you just spit on me? What just happened?
Oh, did you?
Nope.
Did you gleek in my eye?
Nope.
Like,
I have a.
it's
I
this
have
thing
a.
I purchased.
I have a device. I have a device ready at all times to do this specific thing to get you mildly, just very so slightly wet.
Just splash in the face.
I don't. It's
Might
weird.
cause some cornea damage.
Cost me $29.99 plus shipping and handling.
Batteries not included.
All right, let's get. We gotta finish this.
So
ad.
this kid's just looming.
Oh, right in the eye. Don't do
Not
it.
the adult. Oh, okay.
Oh,
She didn't do the
she
adult.
got
That's good. The squirting montage. So at the end, they do like 4 people real fast, back to back. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Oh,
It's too much.
it is. I mean, it's
in disguise.
Each sold separately.
squirt guns. That's their tagline. Squirt guns in disguise. Wow. What
You
a
know
market.
what? I would like to know the commercial success.
I just
of
heard
the
a very
flirt
fun
squirt.
thing from the local high schooler kids of Reading.
Oh, God.
Dare I say, flirt squirts could be very lucrative with this time of year for Reading high schoolers. The only reason I know this is because I work for my brother-in-law at a gym where he trains high school athletes, and dude, they have this thing every year called Senior Assassin. It's pretty fun. Here's the concept.
Okay.
Every senior gets put onto a list, and they draw a name, and they get somebody that they have to assassinate, but they also have somebody who's trying to assassinate them.
Yes.
With a squirt gun.
Yeah.
I mean, flirt squirts could be
they'd be
a
perfect.
game changer. It's like,
Dude.
hey, can you read this text message?
Yeah.
Assassinated. Okay, so I mean that's the only market I can think
We should play that at
would
work,
be.
honestly.
Flirt
At
squirts?
the Adventure Challenge, we should do a secret assassin.
That's
because we did that in youth group when I was a teenager, and it was so much fun.
That's great.
And it is man. Now that I'm thinking about my childhood, flirting and squirting are kind of a hand in hand.
They are always.
They are kind of a bread and butter relationship.
They really are. Oh, I mean, honestly, in the context of really, really thinking about it, yeah. If you're at a summer camp and you've got a squirt gun and you don't squirt your crush, what are you doing? You gotta.
You are missing some low hanging fruit.
You squirt your crush. You know, it's so sad when she squirts somebody who's not you. Like when she's chasing around, squirting your
squirts
best
Daniel
friend.
Schrader.
Yeah, Daniel Schrader. He's the guy who punched you in the.
No, that was Drew Kleckler.
And
I'm serving out first and last names. I'm sorry. If you punched me in the balls when I was 14,
first and
or
last.
you told me to jump over a fence and I said, no, that's trespassing, and then you called me a bitch, and I was 9, I'm using your first and last name on the podcast. I will not apologize. Anyways, I'm trying to find the commercial success of flirt squirts.
How many items they sold? Can you find flirt squirts on to buy to purchase?
So the product came out in 1992, which is the year that I was born.
There's got to be some eBay stuff though, right?
Oh, on eBay, sure, yeah. You want to know how much the market value is?
How much does flirt squirt go for? I can't believe it. Flirt squirt.
Flirt squirt to purchase.
Is toy marketing still a big thing? I haven't been on Nickelodeon in a while. I haven't watched those ads because those commercials used to get me, man.
Okay, you can buy a vintage 1991 flirt squirt. The nail polish, $35.
I mean, as a guy, that'd be pretty good. Be like, are you painting your nails? Squirted. Evan, are you painting your nails? Yeah, just come closer. Look at me paint my nails. Consider yourself squirted.
Just kidding. I'm squirting you in the face. Oh,
Like,
amazing,
what?
dude. That's hilarious.
How much do you spend on this? You spent $30 to do that to me? That's great.
Yeah, so I see one for 30. Oh, they're out of stock. And they're not coming back into stock.
Yeah, flirt squirts are a hot commodity.
And then I see one on eBay Pinterest for $35. And then on eBay, $42.
I mean,
if you want the sun
wild
splashers, so those are the glasses that you use for your would-be attacker, I'm assuming, because it's the only way that someone would be that close to your face. $42. If you want the nail polish, because you want to get your girlfriends who's like secretly been kissing your boyfriend or whatever.
Well, here's the thing. And to the boyfriend, he goes in for a kiss. Oh, he's going to get a different type of moisture.
Exactly. My daughter, September, will have one of these, and it will be filled with pepper spray.
Yes.
Oh. And that's just non-negotiable.
Actually, and it's a webcam that you are watching through.
Oh, I actually am controlling the squirting mechanism.
So exactly, she's got
it turns
like one
into
of
me
those
squirting every boy who looks at her.
Those Ray-Bans like Visions with a flirt squirt feature with Mace, and you're like, I know you're getting a little too close to that guy. I will squirt him.
You better run, babe, because I will squirt him.
If you don't flee, he's getting the squirt.
Oh man! All right, we have one more. You said you had one that Josh sent you.
I don't even know how to get to. It's an Instagram video. It's not worth it.
All right, we'll save
It's
it
not
for
worth
next. We'll save it for next week. Did I talk about the Shorty Awards yet?
No, you need to
Okay.
talk. You need to talk about that,
Guys, I've got to plug something. So we've talked about the Funny in Bed commercial that we made last year, and we submitted it for some awards, and I am extremely excited to say it was selected as a finalist in the Shorty Awards in New York City. Yeah.
That's
claps.
Hey, if you're in you clap with me, okay? Take your hands off your steering
Guys.
wheel and clap.
Please clap with heaven. It feels so weird that it's just him.
Woo! Cheer with me too. That's actually so awesome. It's incredible.
Yeah, we're really excited.
It's a big deal.
The whole team that worked on it is extremely excited. We're pumped. So I'll be going to New York City in May.
That's amazing.
To the award ceremony. Will I be walking home with some hardware? I don't know. But that's where you guys come in. Because if you go to the show notes on YouTube or Spotify, I'm pretty sure it works on Apple Podcast too. I'll have a link, and all I have to do is click the link. All you have to do is put in your email and a password, and then it's going to email you.
Okay.
Click that email and then vote. It's called Funny in Bed. I have done it many times because you actually can vote every single day. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So I would never expect you guys to vote every single day because that's asking a lot. But
if you do,
but you can.
But you can. And you
if
should.
you want to.
And you should.
Yeah. And anyways, so if you just follow your email, click that. That's important because 2 years ago, we had a bunch of people vote and they didn't verify their email addresses. And so those votes didn't count.
Oh, that hurts.
And we were actually in first place. In terms of votes, we were in first place.
It's like the real election. I should
Cut it, Ben.
I should have said that. Just joking, guys. Just
kidding.
Just
Oh,
throwing,
just joshing.
Let's throw jokes out, guys.
Elections aren't stolen. Anyways.
Yeah.
So make sure you verify your email and then vote. Search Funny in Bed and then just hit vote. You can do it every single day. They actually give you bonus votes if you share it on your LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. But I would be so honored if you would take 30 to 45 seconds to vote. Because it'd be awesome to win an award.
Well, let's throw those links in the Spotify. Well, let's
put them in all the show
wherever you're
notes,
listening to the Spotify. It'll be in there and on the YouTube video as well. So
absolutely.
click it and go vote.
Yeah, we're stoked, dude. It
amazing.
was a great email to wake up to because things have just been wild and rough lately, just with different things. And waking up to an email, it's like, congrats, you've been selected as a finalist. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Can you imagine you get to the red carpet and the first person you see is Drew Barrymore? Can you imagine the person who welcomes you to
She's the presenting.
She's like, this is so exciting, guys.
There probably will be some celebrities there.
I saw somebody who got nominated that I really enjoy on the internet.
Yeah.
Can't remember who they were.
Well, I'll say in our category, we're up against Hassan Minaj.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a stand-up comedian. He was in the morning show.
I know who that is.
The Indian
I know who
guy.
that is. Yeah.
I think he's from Pakistan sorry, Hassan. I don't know exactly where you're from. I think it's India. I guess I have a beef with Hassan because we're competing for the short award.
Beef with Hassan.
That's a good beef.
That is a good one to have.
Yeah.
Fun.
Love his work. He's super funny. But he's in our category and is a finalist as well. He did something with Adobe.
Okay. Here's
so
the
they
thing.
have so much freaking money.
Adobe, you don't need it.
You don't need it. And Hassan, dare I say, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
You literally have what, Emmys?
Yeah, we're not voting for. Don't vote for Hassan.
Do not. This is actually a smear campaign.
Yeah,
It's Hassan Minaj.
Hassan's already won a lot. Do not vote for him.
But we're also competing against LG, the refrigerator appliance company. They made a funny thing. And then EOS Skincare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know those
They
guys.
make like lotion.
I know the little EOS egg.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They made a funny commercial because the commercial's like, no, the commercial is video ad, but this, like, there are a lot of funny ones in this category. And then, dare I say, a Nick Offerman?
So you're good. So how many people are in this?
So there's 8 finalists.
Bro, and you're in there with those guys.
Yeah.
You know what's cool?
We
that
beat
means
out-
those guys are looking at what you've made.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
We have to believe that in this world, Nick Offerman just watched Trey's commercial.
Yeah. I might be getting, I think in the Webbies, Nick Offerman was in our category. And
Okay.
We did not get into the Webby finalists. We got the axe. But we did, in the shorties, we beat out Peyton and Eli Manning.
Suck it.
And Alexis.
Hey, you might want a Super Bowl. Not this one. Hey, but also, guys, if you are listening, we'd love to make a Super Bowl commercial. So if you guys have if you have any strings to pull.
And if you are Eli and or Peyton listening to this, we would love to work with
I mean,
you.
if you want to work with us, we could get you to the Webbies next year, or we could get you into the finalists.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it. If your name is Drew Barrymore or Beyonce Knowles.
No. I'm kidding.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. But we have to draw a line somewhere. I'm so sorry we don't make the rules.
Yep.
Well, this has been fun.
This has been great.
Thanks for letting me plug the Shorty Award.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Just a little life update.
Yeah.
I will be probably. It's really fun to give updates on the stuff we're doing. So you guys will probably see bits and pieces of progress on this new commercial called Just Kidding. And Evan's a big part of it too. So I'm excited to show you guys how it develops.
So fun,
dude.
great
Cheers one more time.
stuff. Hey, hey.
What?
Marketing's a joke.
Nice. Got me. I actually didn't know.
Did I really?
Yeah, a little
let's
bit.
go.
Mostly. Until you started talking. I was like, oh, he's going to say
he's
marketing.
gotta say. Until you said the whole thing. You had me, and then you did.